This is question 1 of 2023 NECO technical drawing, and as we have answered question 4, question 3 and question 2, so question 1 is what you want to look at now. So I'll be showing you how to solve this particular problem, as we are instructed here that we should construct and reduce the area of the drawing below in the ratio of 9 to 7. So what we need to do first is to replicate the given view. So then we go on to do the reduction, as you are going to see it here. So for the dimensions, total distance from here to here is 90, as we have from here to here is 50, from here to here is 40, that's from here to here. From here to here is 30, from here to here is 30, and the radius of this semicircle is 30 millimeters. So let's go and see how this work is to be done. So what we need to do first, as I said, is to draw the given view as I said. So I'm going to move close to this side. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a vertical line. So draw a vertical line like this. So on this vertical line, I will take a measurement of 30 millimeters to here and 30 millimeters from here, so making 60. So then I'm going to take a measurement of 90 millimeters. So that 90 millimeters I'm going to divide into 2. So this is 50. Then we have 40, so making 90 millimeters. So from this point, I will draw a vertical line up here, and from here I will draw a short vertical line like this. So this is okay. So then I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So from this point I will draw a horizontal line like this, and from this point I will draw a horizontal line. Okay, so I'm going to use my red pen for this particular given view. So I'll make this to be a little bit more visible. So we have made it more visible. So we need to draw the semicircle now. That's what we have left for the given view. So as we have that the radius is 30 millimeters, so we take a measurement of 30 millimeters with the compass. So I'm going to put at this point, and I will make an arc here to get the midpoint. Then I'll put the midpoint on my compass here. Then I'm going to draw the semicircle like this. Okay. Alright, so I believe you can see the semicircle. So I'm going to draw its center line. So for a semicircle, so we put the center line there. So center line is this. Okay, so now, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to label this part. So I will label this as A. Okay, so this is B. So this is point C. So this is point D. So this is point E. And here we have what we have point F here. Okay, so now, so what we need to do now is that we need to draw the so we need to locate the pole. So we need to locate the pole, and to locate the pole, so I will just put my T-square at this point. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So here I will draw a horizontal line, or just to locate it outside here. So it's not compulsory, I draw a horizontal line. So this is the pole. So I believe you can see it. So I'll just write P here. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is to draw radial lines from each of these points. So radial line from each of these points to pass through, or radial line from point P, from point P to pass through each of the points on the given view. So I will draw a line like this. Okay, from P, and also from P So I will draw a line through F like this, and also from P I will draw a line through point E, so it goes like this. Then from P also I will draw a line, so through point D. Okay, so the line almost meets. That is, so from P also I will draw a line, so passing through C. Then from P I will draw a line, so passing through D like this. Okay, so then I will turn my ruler in this direction and draw this line. So on this line I'm going to make 9 points. So 9 points on this line, as the highest of the given ratio is 9. So I just take 20 millimeters each. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me add the 10th one to it. So we have 10. So I'm going to number this. So this is 1, 2, so 3. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, so 8, and this is 9. So here we have 10. Okay, so I'm going to join point 9 with point A. So I will connect, so 9 and A together like this. Okay, so then with my set square set along 9A like this, so I will shift this to point 7. So this is point 7. So to locate new point A on this line that passed through A from P, so this is the new A, so I will call it A1. Okay, so that's A1. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so I'm going to take my set square. So since I've located point A, so I need to locate point B. So I just move this to A1. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line. Just draw a line. So don't let me say it should be a vertical line. Sometimes it will not be a vertical line. So this is new B, so we call it B1. So then I need to locate point C1. So with my set square in this direction along BC, so I will bring it down to point B1. Then I will draw a line to meet this line that pass through point C from P. So the next thing that we are going to do here is that I'm going to set my set square along this line AF, so to locate the new point F. So so setting the set square like this, I move it up to point A1. Then I will draw this line like this. Okay, so this is the new point F. So I will call it F1. Then, so we need to locate point E. So all I need to do is to set my set square along EF. Then I will move the set square to point F1. Okay, then I will draw the line from here to here. So this is the new point E. So I'll call it E1. Okay, then so we need to locate the new point D. So I need to, so don't forget that this is our point C1. So this is point C1. So all I need to do now is to set my set square along CD. Okay, then I will shift it to point C1 here. Then I will draw a line from here to meet this line that will produce from P to D. Then all I need to do now is to join this point together. So this is the new point D. So this is point D1. So then I'll just join this together like this. So join D1, E1 together like this. Alright, so now, what we are left with is the semicircle. The semicircle. So how can we draw the semicircle? Don't forget that. So if you look at this line, there is a line that I drew from point D. For me to locate this point, I drew a vertical line, so which passed through point D. So at this point, if you look at the semicircle, okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is that I need to locate this point. This point here, I need to locate it here. So let's call this point, let's call it EF. This is point G. So I need to locate this point G. So I need to locate it. So I need to locate it. So how can we do that? So what I'm going to do is that let me draw. I will draw a vertical line here like this. So we need to locate point G. So this point G, we need to locate it. So what I have done behind the scene is that I drew a line from point P as a radial line and it passed through point G. This is the line. So wherever this line that we drew from P that passed through point G, wherever it touches on this line A1, F1, as we have G in between, or we have G on A1, F, or on AF, as we have here. So wherever this line that we drew out from point P that passed through point G, wherever it touches on this line A1, F1, so that is the new point G. So this point here is the new point G. So I believe that is clear. So I will just call this, I will call it G1. So I will call it G1. So, and don't forget that the semicircle that we have here, it touches this point G. So that means we are going to have the semicircle that we are going to construct. We are going to construct a semicircle in between A1, G1. That's what we are going to do. So the distance from here to here, so we are going to bisect to locate the midpoint of the semicircle which we have here. So this is the midpoint. So let me call it point O as the midpoint of the semicircle. So let me call it O. So that's point O. So we need to, so what we need to do, so because we don't know the distance, so let me see if it is even. So it is not even. So I'm going to divide this distance from here to here into two equal parts, and to do that I'll just take my set square. So draw a line. So I draw a line in this direction, and I will take two just to the, so 20 millimeters each. So this is 20 and this is also 20. So I'm going to connect, so the last one, connect it with point G. So just let me call this, so let me call it QR. So this is Q and this is R. Okay, so this is QR. So then, so join R with G1. So then I'm going to set my set square along G1R. Then I will move it to Q just to get the midpoint of the semicircle. So join it, okay, connect it with this. So this is point O1. So this is O1 here, so which is the midpoint, which should be the midpoint of the semicircle. So then I'll just draw some vertical center line along this. So okay, so then I'm going to take my compass. So I take my compass, so put it at O1, then extend it to G1. Then, so let me check. Alright, so it's perfectly accurate. So I will draw a semicircle. So draw a semicircle like this. Okay. Alright, so the shape has come out. Alright, so this is how the work will look. So we have reduced this object or this shape in ratio 9 to 7. So the given view is, or the given object or shape is A, B, C, D, E, F. So the reduced shape is A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, and F1 with the semicircle that we have here, and also we have the semicircle on this one. So as simple as I've done it here, all you need to do is to practice. Thank you, and God bless you.